CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 53 of Okage, Shadow King, Blind. Last time, we wandered through the World Library some more, and we managed to find the Emerald Key, and make our way into the western part of the library. So anyways, let's continue exploring. There has to be something in the upper part of the library that we're missing. Damn it! Right up the start of the episode, we can't have anything nice. Thank you, Halloween. All I can say is this. Hopefully we're allowed to kick Belloween's ass. Because damn it, at this point, I want to kick his ass. I want to kick his ass so badly. Because he subjected us to this hell. This hell on earth. Okay, wait. Wait. Combine on the other sucky bat. Seriously, a little more detail to the dungeon map would have been very nice. Just tell us where we're going. Really, it's showing, oh, hey, you're in this room right here. Well, frankly, that doesn't help all that much when you don't know how much of the room you truly explored. And on top of that, the room is full of books that serve as a maze. I can't exactly navigate through this area all that well. And I have a bad sense of direction as it is. Okay, I don't think there's anything in that room that we've... There could be a treasure chest in that lower section. We'll check that out once we do another sweep of this area. Wait a second. Seriously? Seriously? There was a door there? Do you know what happened to Marlene, the daughter of the man? The world was created for her to begin with. He cut a small world for his daughter, scattered evil kings, heroes, guides, and ghosts for his daughter to play. Nobody imagined his daughter would disappear into the world. Probably it was separated from the power of classification. We couldn't find her either. Although he doesn't show it, I know Belloween's in pain. Yes, pain that he exerts on everyone who enters this damn library! This library's like a haunted house! The kind of haunted house in basically an RPG Maker game where basically you go in and it absorbs the souls of all who die inside. It's like some purgatory realm. I understand you are hostile to Belloween, but keep that in mind. Then if you want us to still want to go, he'll be further in the back with intentions that we'll never know. I would very much like to explore this dungeon, but basically, then we get this, where it's like every time we go somewhere, it's just nope. Okay, attack the Rockman, Rosalyn, attack the Flamin' Rockman, Ari, team up with Big Bull to attack the Mummy. Okay, Big Bull, attack. Because really, sometimes the doors are hard to find, and just you're looking and you can't find it. And then you get enemies swarming you. You get punished for it. You get punished for your exploration. we just walk around in one giant-ass circle? Okay, what's this? Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, now we can actually cut our way through this area. How much LP do we have? Okay, let's head back down, and then basically we can investigate things. As much as I want to, we are not. Big Bull, get us out of here. Okay. Okay, is there anything down here that we missed? Ah! Agility candy. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely going to go to Big Bull. So a little speed would go a long way for him. Let's go back to the other area. Okay. Okay. Go, Big Bull. Go. Okay, yeah, I just want to heal up. I just want to heal up. I just want to heal up and save. Bellowing his big-ass library. Okay. Yes, save the game. Okay, if I recall, there was a sapphire door on the east side. No, we already went there. I know that there's a sapphire door somewhere. Actually, you know what? Let's head back to the west. Let's head back to the east side. And I can't even finish a sentence without the game being like, "You need to find something. You need to find something. If you're not finding something, you're gonna die." Look, like I said, I just want to navigate my way through the dungeon. I just want to make my way through. I don't know where I'm going, because basically this place is a veritable maze. And this game is like, you know what? You need a maze in the dark that's full of enemies that can kick your ass. That's what you need. That's what you freaking need. Okay, combo attack, go. Okay. I just want to go in this room. I want to just navigate my way through the dungeon so I can basically... As you can see, I'm feeling pretty livid right now. Okay, let's get out of here, please. I just want to head back to the west side. See if we're missing anything. But the game's like, no, you don't deserve to go to the west side because you weren't in a battle for more than 30 seconds. You weren't in a battle for 30 seconds, so you gotta fight for 30 seconds. Frankly, this game has just cured my bloodlust. I'm like, at the third game, I'm like, ooh, fight, fight, fight. And just, now, not so much. Okay, looks like there could be something in the upper, there's something in the upper right-hand corner. So let's go check that out, see if there's anything going on there for us. I'm sorry, but this is just ridiculous. Why give us this illusion of choice when basically you are not going to let us have an illusion of choice? You're going to just give us enemy after enemy after enemy. I'm sorry, but this is a horrible final dungeon. Great atmosphere. Great atmosphere. Basically, great music. But horrible, horrible execution. Basically, you at the very least, tone down the enemies. Tone them down, please. Make it where enemies appear in specific parts of the dungeon, but not in the maze sections. That's like if they put enemies in that one block maze in the sewer. Because here we are, we're spending a good chunk of our time just dealing with battles when we could be exploring the dungeon. We could be investigating just what the hell we need to do, where we need to go. Okay, wait. Rosalyn, combo attack on the other restless mummy. Okay. are going to start spawning right now, aren't they? Aha! Knew there was saw. Come on, seriously, we can't even enter a room without enemies just trying to rush us? Okay. I just want to flee this battle. I just want to flee this battle because I want to explore the room. No, 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 no. Wild cry, go. Wild cry is your friend. This is the dungeon of Wild Cry where you're like sound effect. Okay, where does this go? Okay, this is gonna go back to the center. Yeah, see, look at that. They're showing half of the room below, even though we haven't even gone down there. I don't want to fight these enemies. I want to move on in the dungeon. All I can say is thank goodness there haven't been any urns. Because if there were urns in this dungeon, I would be throwing my controller at my television right now. Because basically, that would be a whole new level of cruel. Where you're throwing in urns. As well as the keys. I thought that was a treasure chest for a second. I'm hallucinating. This place is driving me mad. This is Belloween's ultimate revenge, isn't it? He makes you go into his library and then he just tortures you over and over again with this sort of crap. There used to be a man named Pollock. He would remove important aspects of evil kings and heroes, ruining Belloween's world. Evil kings and heroes were important entities and the basis of this adventurous world for the princess. He used to make Belloween really upset. Pollock thought that the people classified Belloween were to be pitied. To take the rules away, he escaped. It's been several hundred years now. Although it was within the classified time frame, Pollock tried to sneak into the gap between classifications that Belloween in order to transform the structures of power ruling the world. As if he was trying to break a boulder by driving a wedge into a crack. The great hero Hopkins was one of Pollock's wedges. Their activity slowly transformed the world, and now here you are. If you are breaking the classifications of this world, it must be the flow of the world. It was originally desired by our company at the beginning. Maybe Pollock expected that and returned Hopkins' sword to the center building here. They say he hid various goods all over the world that only the sword could open. If you find the sword, go look for them. No, how can I look for it when I'm getting hit with enemy after enemy after enemy encounter after enemy encounter? You know, this is a good moment. It's like, okay, hey, we're getting world building. We're getting some fun. And then basically it's all of a sudden it's like, you're fighting the fucking... I'm sorry. That's how you know I'm really going off the hinges, when I'm really dropping an F-bomb. You're fighting the freaking mummy. The freaking restless mummy, you bastard. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Yeah, basically another F-bomb, basically. Last F-bomb I dropped was back with Nosk in Hollow Knight, where I was getting my ass handed to me by Nosk over and over again. What next? Are we gonna hear that Nosk thing? That bump, 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 and then it's just Nosk charging in. Kill us again. You're fighting the freaking mummy. You're fighting a freaking mummy. Okay, apparently that door can't be opened, even though it looks like the sapphire door. No. Okay, did we go this way? What are these things classified as? Pains in the ass? Because that's what they are. Once again, I can't stress enough how sorry I am. I really am. I don't like it when I get like this. I really don't. But just sometimes the game can push me, you know, because like I said, I've been at this maze for several hours, and basically, it feels like we're barely making any progress. It feels like we take one step forward, and then we're only going we're taking one step forward, but then we're taking 2 steps back, you know? Okay, there. Seriously, at least make it where the wall for enemy spawning is the ceiling for enemy spawning, basically. Make it where the threshold for when enemies start spawning. Make it where it's a little higher in this dungeon, where basically instead of, say, spawning the enemies after 30 minutes, make it after a minute. That way, the player can get a little bit more of a sense of bearings in this place. Okay, anything down there? Just want to double check. Just want to double check that we're not missing anything. Okay. Okay, calm down. Calm down. Amethyst key. Okay, maybe this will unlock that other door. Okay. Guess out, guess out, guess out! Okay. Okay, if I were to bet dollars to donuts, I would say that Hopkins Sword, if it's in the center part of the building, it's going to be in the upper right-hand corner. Aha! Okay. No, no, no. Uh-huh! Okay, I'm fleeing this battle. This dungeon is really pissing me off, almost as much as that Escapeless Abyss. Seriously, this game is at strongest when the dungeons are more linear. When the dungeons basically have a little bit of maze work, but all in all, just it feels linear. You're not having to do some grand multi-building exploration. Oh my gosh, a save point. Please, no surprise attacks, please! I'm begging you, game! I'm begging you for a little mercy here! Wait, why isn't Big Bull moving? Okay, I have a feeling of where that sword is. And if my hunch is correct, we're not going to be having a good time. See that room right there? From the look of it, it's disconnected. Okay, first things first. Let's save the game. Library, bottom. How's this the bottom of the library? I was just trying to make my way out of the library. Big Bull. Wild Cry. But the thing is this, with battles, even though we can escape with relative ease, which I am very thankful for, it takes time to prep the battle. It takes a good 10 or 15 seconds. What did I even run into? Pray this is the final dungeon of the game. I'm sorry if I sound like I'm hating this, but I do not like this dungeon. Watch out, we don't even get to fight Bellowing here. We fight some other king Bellowing created, and then Bellowing's like, you gotta go to the Sky Palace now. And then the Sky Palace, it's just a guy kicking you in the crotch. Okay, chances are that's gonna lead us to the end of the dungeon. But I want to check out that area to the upper right-hand corner. But in order to do that, we need to get out of here. We need to get to this. We need to get going somewhere. Okay, there we go. I just want to know what the mindset was when designing this dungeon. What was the mindset? We hate the player. The player should die in the hole. That's what it's feeling like right now. That's what it's feeling like. Just die in the hole, player. Die in the hole. You need to fight an enemy every 3 seconds. Otherwise, you're not playing the game. You're not having fun. Are you having fun now? Is this fun, player? Is this fun? Yo, winning, son. Yo, winning, son. Yo, winning, son! This dungeon's driving me insane! It's driving me insane! I mean, just case in point, I dropped an F-bomb. I almost dropped an F-bomb. Just, you know that when the pressure's getting cranked, stuff's happening. Okay, there has to be some sort of shortcut. There has to be something. Okay, possibly, and this is a very big possibly there's a way out. Surprise attack is you get 500 ghosts in this one little hallway. Why? Why the little hallway? Why the little hallway? Please tell me, why the little hallway? The game's punishing you for not wanting to have to fight an enemy every 2 minutes. Okay. Wait. Ari combo. Second one. Rosalyn burst. Look, at least this enemy combo we can deal with. So we can do this, gain some experience, get some level ups. Because if the enemies are this bad, I can only imagine what lurks at the end of this place. Okay, sure enough, we got a way out. Back into the center portion. Okay, so based on that map's location, there should be something in the east wing. That is, we can get there without 1,000 enemies coming after us. Okay. Okay. Mortal Moon. Look, did the developers, when they were creating this dungeon, did they honestly think that the player would want to do fights every second of this place while trying to figure out where they're going in this veritable maze? where the player's like, oh, I want to do a fight. I want to fight the mummy. I want to fight the mummy every 3 seconds. Yes, please, Daddy Game. I want to fight this mummy every 3 seconds. That's what they were. Was that what they were thinking? Because basically, that's what it feels like. I'm sorry if I'm coming off as salty. I'm sorry if I'm coming off as aggressive. But basically, what this place is not jiving with me. This place is not jiving with me. Okay. Level 58. Big bull. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going back to the other section of the dungeon. And we're getting out. And we're just going to go. We're just going to basically use the lower door that I'm 100% sure of the location with. Okay. This isn't the exact location, but darn it, it'll work. It'll work. Okay, there should be something in the upper left-hand corner of this room. Because basically, hopefully that sword isn't just a hold item. Hopefully that sword's an actual weapon, you know? Okay. Okay. Go to your happy place, CzarThwomp. Go to your happy place. Go to your happy place. Big Bull, please. Wild Cry. Rosalyn, Slash. It's not like it's gonna matter because we are fleeing this battle. Getting out of this. Okay. Chances are we're pretty much at the end of this dungeon. Hopefully, we're done with this dungeon. Yes, there's an area. I don't think we've gone to that area yet. Aha! Here we go. Something's brewing. There. Forgotten Sword. Okay, let's see what this is. Let's see what this is. Is it a green item or is it a blue item? Okay, attack plus 40. Okay. Hey. Okay, this is an Ari sword. Yep, this is an Ari sword. And it even gives us plus 10 luck. Nice. Okay. Oh, that is nice. We gotta get our way out. We gotta get out of here. Or, you know what? You live only once. Carpe diem. Okay. Super shield. Ari. Wait. Okay, if things get really bad, we can always just flee. Okay, Big Bull, attack the Bad Poetry Golem. Rosalyn, combine with Ari to attack the Radiant Sun. Okay, Ari, we're going to do another wait. Rosalyn, on the other Radiant Sun. Big Bull, attack the Bad Poetry Golem. Okay, Big Bull, attack the Golem. Ari, use Restore on Rosalyn. Rosalyn, you can wait. Okay, we actually did it! Much easier this time around. We didn't have to rely on Stan. Okay, things are warming up. Things are looking up for us. Okay. Special. Let's see what blazes. Strong fire attack. Okay, so basically, this is the fire version of ice. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's make our way back to the back portion of the room. Why can't we just break the door down? We got freaking Big Bull with us. He could punch the door down. He could rip the door off its hinges. Okay. I was about to say, for once the enemies are actually being generous with us. They're actually showing some degree of mercy upon our souls. Okay. Okay, this is bad. Okay, this is bad. Escape, escape. Okay. Okay, but I'm feeling a lot better now. We got the sword. Okay, before we go exploring the world, let's actually complete this dungeon. Because I don't want to lose the map. I don't want to lose the map to this place. Okay. Gotta deal with the ghosties! Every time, the ghosties! Woo! Wee! Wee! Okay, let's just get out of here, and let's get going. Okay. Heal, heal, heal. Save. Okay, on that note, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. Anyways, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you'd like to be like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. With that, I'll see you next time. Bye.